Okay, welcome back. Bunch of stuff came in, so let's have a look. Um, Parts for this board. I have the two sets of surface mount resistor and capacitor for it. That has arrived. And I have a bunch of the 12 position connectors here for the Hub 75 cables. So, like so, and we have a bunch of Hub 75 cables. Well, just generic cables, but they'll work. See? Like that. And they will go on that board, as I said, like this. So once I get these chips here, which are coming, right, and I put the header correctly on here and all the other gizmo parts, plugs into a Raspberry Pi, and the Pi can drive 3 sets of displays. Hopefully, I get everything right. So because I don't have enough Raspberry Pis, I got another one. Uh, and I'm trying out a new shell. This is a really nice heavy metal shell. And I put my GPIO riser thingy on here. The idea is, not that one. Not that one. Where did I put it? I have a hat for Raspberry Pi. One more. Somewhere. Not here. Nope, not here. But the idea is it will hook up onto here and it'll give me one more of these. So, and then just because I don't have enough of these, they're cheap, more Picos. Gonna give a few to some friends and introduce them to the world of Circuit Python. So there's 10 more here. I just need to do what I did to these ones, put some legs on it. I notice I should put a 3-pin right angle off here for the debug port. So I will be amending the ones I've already built and probably build a few more. And because I could, although they're in hot demand and there's a restriction on them, one standard Raspberry Pi Zero. I meant to actually get the Wi-Fi one, but no problem. Next trip to Connecticut, and I'll get a Wi-Fi one. So these came in like so. Now remember I had that little, this guy right here. Basically has the wide legs like so. So I can actually place these. If I can actually see them. Maybe one down. Yeah, like so. See? And then you can jumper wires to this side and this side. Both bottom and top type idea. So this is actually the top, so this would go actually on this side. Like so. And not sure what actually goes there. But there's a reset button and I believe the usual header stuff and then an empty spot. You could put a breadboard in here, right? So and all the parts are in the bag for all the legs. So I have 5 of them. So I did bring a new camera for trying out. These are about $8 in AliExpress, but on the Windows side they have a flaw, and you got to be careful of this. Normally, when you play with camera settings, let me see if I can do this here. Doink doink over there. Bring up the video for Linux and activate the desktop. There. So normally when you mess with the camera, there is a particular field in here. Is it in camera controls? Or is it user controls? Yeah. See this power line frequency right there? Um, Can't really zoom it, but it's right there. It says 60 hertz, 50 hertz disabled, right? Now, when I plug this camera in onto the Windows side, I'm going to plug it in on this side, like so. And we'll come over here and we're going to lock our cameras here so we don't screw them up. Now, let us see in this tool whether we can pick this camera up. Video 5. Let's try that one. Yes, the mic is working on the damn camera. Okay. So let's bring this here, and auto detect on color space, auto detect on encoding, source with not user pointer, audio device. Damn, I can't even turn the audio device off. Field none, general cam, yeah, hardware. Okay. Well, works in Windows, but it doesn't work in here. Well, it doesn't work in video for Linux for some reason. Maybe my color space is wrong or something like that. Capture image formats, audio device. Let us go back to here and let's see. It says 5. Let's try 4 just for a second. See what happens. I've been noticing lately some of these cameras have been showing up as 2 devices. Yeah, USB device for no 046. Yeah. It is definitely number 5. And it's not 1, I don't think. 0. No, 0 is that one. And 1 is the 0 and 1. 2 of the C92s, but I only have one C92. So it's definitely 5. Well, I have no idea what it is. So I don't think we're getting the right one here anyway. If we play it. I don't know why lately this tool parks the screen off screen. Yeah, we're definitely not picking the camera up properly. Let us see at the command line what it thinks it is. E-message. Failed to query, get info, UVC control, UVC non-compliance, not support, enabling workaround, general webcam, warning, unlikely big volume range. Yeah, I expected that. Well, that's not a good sign right there, UVC non-compliance. So, I mean, as an example, I'll unplug this camera and plug in the HX camera, the other one I have right on the bench. There, this one here. Product, USB 2.0 camera, NFX Sonics technology. Whoops. See that stupid damn modem thing? I got a new kernel, and that kind of sucks. Okay, just one sec here. Okay, CD into lib. Let's see, lib modules 5473 is the kernel, I believe, at the moment. uname-a. Yeah, so if you get these HX cameras, the kernel will install a bad module. Bad module. Sounds like that song. Being a bad boy. Okay, so we need to go into, I think it's kernel, and then it's drivers, and I believe it is communication. I think it's serial. What do we got here? SCSI 6. No, not there. Find dot dash name option star doink serial USB serial. This directory here. So we're after option move option to root. Okay. Dep mod -a. Rebuild the master index. rmmod option whoops rmmod option there. So it should be ls mod grep for option. Should not be in our list anymore. Now we plug the camera in. Not that one, the old one. So plug the old one in. DD message. There we go. Right there. One camera. Now if we go to Video for Linux Test and we say open and we scroll down and say we'll do 5 and we'll do a play and we'll grab it from here. Let's see if we can get this camera working. Captain, she doesn't want to work. Believe me, chaining USB cameras on this system is a pain in the ass. It's always the same thing. So it might not be the other one's gone. Let's see. It says it's on, but it should be on. And it definitely is. Open device. Open device. It is the right SD cam 5160. Let's play. That one, yes. Just to make sure that we're not actually grabbing it. Let's try it from another point of view. We'll both VLC here, because VLC can help us test too. Media, open, capture device. Yeah, video camera, device selection. Take number 5. NTSC, play. We are really having trouble picking this one up. Maybe I'll try off the hub and see what happens. E-message. Not enough bandwidth. Okay. Put it on the USB 3 hub. Okay. It has enough bandwidth. Okay. We haven't disturbed the other cameras. You can see my head looking up like that. I have the monitor right for OBS up there. Okay, so let's try this again. Open device, video file, play. Wow, this is a no-show. Neither camera want to work. Let's try the other one. I'll take this one off. And push this one back on and see what happens. Message. Okay. Oops, sorry. Nope, it's not going to work. See? For some reason, we're having a real big issue with this. We get 2 Logitech cameras working, but we cannot get the third-party ones working. I am unsure of why. So, for the moment, they were working on the Windows side, and this other HX was working here, but I don't know why. So, for the moment, I'll set them aside. I'll look into this later. Why? I hope I don't have to reboot the damn system again. I just went to a system update, and things were working, and then, of course, if there's a system update, NVIDIA comes out of whack with the kernel, and then OBS goes, whine, I can't do NV encode. So, I need those parts up there. Put that back down there. That one. Okay, so another one I got was 5 pack of these. Oops, you can't see a damn thing, so let's turn the desktop back on. This one. So they come with an antenna. And this is an ESP32 cam board with a little SD card storage area, Wi-Fi, and the only trick on this is you cannot, there's no, as you see, no USB-C port on there, or USB 2 port. So you have to program these with something like this. In fact, I think this is even the right one to do it with. No, this is the CH34. Yes, you can use that one, but I believe I have buried in here, let's see, this one. One of these sets I have is the FTDI version of the thing. I wonder if this is this one. No, another CH340. This guy here. How about this one? No, that's the CP2108 programmer. Well, they're all serial USB interface. I'm pretty sure this is FTDI. It's just you can't see on the chip really easy what it is. Yeah, this chip is a nothing chip. It's an imaginary chip with no labeling on it. Okay, so if we plug this in, and I think I have a cable somewhere here. Not that cable. Let's see. Actually, let's just plug it in. Doink. Like so. And if we go back to our desktop again, and we go demessage, Yeah, okay. Prolific Technology Inc. PL 2203 converter. Right? So one of these gizmos, either one of these, it doesn't really matter which one, right? Um, you can go and you hook the wires up, of course, on the thing. Let me turn this desktop up again. You hook this stuff up to some of these pins on here, and you can program this. So you can upload your programs to this. There are a lot of different ESP32 boards out there. Adafruit has a really nice one that uses CircuitPython to do everything. Even this, the Matrix board from them, this is ESP32, right? So it's an ESP32 Room 32E. And when you plug this into thing, this shows up as a drive. You plug your CircuitPython. There's a file you create that has all your Wi-Fi information in it, and you connect to your Wi-Fi network. So let me just put that back up there. Yeah, I have 6 of them. I bought this as a multi-pack of different serial encoders. I'm afraid to, and then this guy here is a pure TTL serial connector. It's for those times when you need to convert, basically. And if you're interested, this is a Tiny A Atmel programmer. That's what this is. I have a series of these chips. They're very tiny. They're kind of like the Nanos, but they're kind of tinier than the Nanos. But you can program that with that board. So I have 5 of these cameras. So I'm going to play around with see if I get them connected. Yes, I waffle around different projects all the time. Now, what did I do with the bag for it? I seem to misplace the bag. Oh well, not a problem. We'll just borrow a static bag to store this stuff in. So there's 5 of these to work with. And what else did I have here? Okay, this guy here. Okay, so I wasn't sure if I would break a cable on an antenna. So I picked up these things, which is the teeny weeny little cable that goes on the board to the standard little connector that goes for the antennas. So you can, just screw an antenna on here. So it's this board, for example, the Arduino Wi-Fi board has connected antenna, but in case I break this or I break this end, I have spares down there. You can never have enough spares. I mean, it's not like they're an arm and a leg. I think I only paid for, I think this was only about $3 or something like that, including shipping or something like that, to get it over here. So, then what else have I got over here? Found I was kind of short of megas. Arduino megas. So what do we have here? A mega. Your standard Mega 2560. Ta-da. Uses the smaller connector. I can see that it's a little off on that, but that's okay. That's not a biggie. And they give you a cable, of course. See? And one of these things, it's like $4 or something like that. $5 to get one. So I bought a pack of 5. So I'll never run out of megas again. Or if someone asks me for a mega, and I can give them one. I have lots of Unos. So I bought more of them a while back. So Ta-ta. So that's that. You got those, got those, got those, got the cables. So now that I have this, right? One of the things, now that I have a few of them, what we want here, we have my 32 by 32 panel. So we need to know J in, J out. So now, as I said, the only thing I wish on these guys that they did, this is not keyed. So in theory, you can plug them in backwards, right? But in our case, we know the direction is for them to stick out like this. And then we plug in 1 power. Like so. Now, do I have floating over here? Floating over here? Floating over here? I cannot remember if I have a copy of the code. So let's turn on the desktop for a sec and have a look. No, we need a file explorer actually. Doink. Let's bring that down onto the desktop. Yeah. So let's go looking in work. Do we have a copy of this? We have the stuff for that. And I don't think I have a CircuitPython directory here. So what we want to do, and I'll just be right back. Okay, so I have I'll just turn this off for a sec. I have this one here, the 64 by 64 one, right? With one hooked up already. So what we're going to do, because I want to get the data off this one, so we'll hook it up. And we will plug it in like so. And we will show the desktop. And we'll come down here to our USB, mount an open circuit Pi. And what we want out of here, basically, we want a copy of this. So I'm going to take, and copy all this. I want a copy of that. And we'll go back to our work directory. And we will create file new, edit, no, view, go, view. Where is it? There. Create new folder, and we'll call it Circuit Python BU. Okay. And we will go into here and we will paste the 16 items. Okay. So now we have a copy of it. We will now take that off. And we will plug this one in. This one I haven't touched yet. So this is what's on default on this one. Really? Cool. Oh no, they all fell down the side. Okay, so there's actually some cool code on there. So let us go and back to here. Oh, not Bluetooth. Go away, Bluetooth. Where is my USB one? Do I still have the Circuit Pi mounted? The USB devices. Well, it still thinks it's there. Interesting. So there is a. Is this one? No, is it this one? Okay. Wow, there's something on here, but I need to get into its drive, and it's not coming up with the CircuitPy drive. So it's got the boot drive. Mount and open. Okay, according to this, we have the current UF2 thing in here. So if we go to our File Explorer, another tab here, and we go into Work, where's Mr. Work again? I should have the UF2 files in here. Do I have a Adafruit Circuit UF2 files? No, that's the bundle file. Bundle, circle bundle, Arduino. Oh, we're missing the UF2 file. Okay, so come over here, browser. I have it in the VM, but I just don't have it over here. Okay, adafruit, matrix, M4, portal. There we go. Okay, so what we need in here is to get started. Technical details. I think this is the one. Yeah, okay. First off, we need... Okay, so this describes the board, the pinouts, the Wi-Fi section, prep the matrix portal. Here we go. Get it all ready, plugged in. If you're going to use the diffuser to cut down on the glare, this is what we're after here. Download the latest version of CircuitPython. This is what we're after. Download the UF2. And we will put that... Oh, I do have one in here. I have the Picos in here. Ah, why not? Save it in there. Park this back over there. Let's bring the desktop back. Okay, so... Sorry you didn't see that. It's just a matter of going to Adafruit and getting the file. So we'll go to downloads here. And I happen to have the matrix portal copy. And then if we go down here to the matrix boot, we paste it in here. So it reboots. And there's our CircuitPy directory. So now it's all gone. So they must have had something else on here programmed in it, because my understanding is you can actually put MicroPython on here and some other stuff on here. I can't remember if they said they had the Arduino module for this too, where this treats it as an Arduino. But anyway, so here's an empty subdirectory. So we go back to our, not you, the backup here. Control A, Control C, and we come over here and we go Control V. And apply to all, right into. So there's the libraries. Overwrite. Apply to all. Overwrite. And there's all our code. Okay. Okay, so we've got it all loaded into here. But we have nothing at the moment. So let's mount this again. Go down here and open it up. So there's all our code. Okay, and I'm going to go back to here. And we are going to file open workspace CircuitPy. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Okay, so code.py in here is empty. I had this before with the Linux copy and blah, blah, blah. Bundle updated, yeah, whatever. Bundle updated, yeah, whatever. Python extended includes Python. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So what we need in here... what are you whining about? Oh, yes. Okay, I see what you're getting at. Save. Read-only file system. Okay, let's try this again. Something is not kosher here. Discard. And let us close this workspace off. Try again. Thank you. Okay. Now let's try opening the workspace up again. See if we don't get a whine from privilege here. Could not read the contents of CircuitPy. Error while getting information to the file. Input output it. Why are we getting a complaint on this? File has to be set read only. Okay. What we might have to do here is reset this whole file system. And there is a way of doing this. Let us go back here and go back to delete. Okay. And we will go back to, get rid of that, go back to work. And we'll go to downloads, find the UF2 file again. Copy. Let's redo it again. Paste. Copying finished. It thinks about things. Whoops. That's not good. I just put the Pico file in there. Not good. Not good. Not good. Bad. Let's get the right one here. Copy. Go back to here and paste again. There we go. There we go. There we go. So, CircuitPy. Okay. Now let's try you guys. File, open workspace. CircuitPy. Again. You. Go away for a sec. This is weird. Okay. CD media. LS. CD will M. LS. Only Willem, read, write, execute, read, execute, read, execute. CD into CircuitPy. Sally. Well, that's wrong. There's our problem right there. Okay. RM minus RF. Wow. Okay. We need to get the tool that resets this because they're not supposed to have question marks in there. Adafruit. Here, let's drag this over here so you can watch. Matrix portal, reset, file, system. Yeah. No, no. Okay. No. Okay. Storage erase file system. Okay. Starting with 32 includes a built-in function to erase and format file system. If an older version update the necessary connect to certain repel using the MU or terminal program. Okay. So I have mu here, I think. Where is it? Qt. No, notepad. Do I have mu? Yeah, I do. So we bring mu down. Whoops, not you. Where is mu? Come on. No. I hate white bars and the theme, and you can't tell where the frickin' edge is right here, where the thing is. Okay. Mode, new load. Okay, so we want to serial. Press any key to enter. We are in it. Okay. So, well, not you. Move over console. Again, the same stupid thing. So they want me to run import storage. Import storage. Okay. And then they want me to do storage. Learn how to type, William. Erase underscore file system. There, wrapped it blinky, blinky, blinkies. Lots of blinkies on the thing. See? Okay. So, let us boot it back into CircuitPy and just see. I think there should be nothing in here now. Where's my mouse cursor? Oh, I thought I formatted the file system. Well, apparently I did not. Mount and open. Well, that was interesting. Oh, it's still working on it. Control D. I did something. Okay. Bad, William. Okay. Uh, Mountain option. Okay. Whoops. USB key. Okay. So bring up Mu again. Why you keep parking it up? Ah! Mu. Move to desktop console. No. Move to... Where the hell are you now? Oh, that was great. I just lost Mu. Let's try this again. Well, now there's a second Mu somewhere. File Explorer. Close. Damn it, there's another Mu somewhere. CD. I was in the file systems. That could probably be a problem. PSAX. Is there another Mu running? Yes, there is. Kill -9. 14,391. There we go. Now there's only one Mu. Okay. Come back here. And I wish it would not open up there. Come down here. Okay. Serial. Okay. So you can see the really bright light there. So I'm going to turn the desktop back on. So let's try this again. Import. Whoops. So here. Here. Import storage. Okay. And we want storage dot erase underscore file system brackets. Okay. Well, coming up with a CircuitPy directory again. Which df. I haven't mounted it, so okay, serial. Okay. Okay, so let's find out. Okay, where's my... Let's get rid of Mu for a sec. I don't want it. Go back to here. Mount and open CircuitPy. Okay. It's now Virgin again. Okay. Close this. And safely remove. And then go... Okay. So CircuitPy is not there anymore. Go double click on the... There. Matrix boot. Load. Sorry, I don't want to open the program up. Delete. There's nothing on there. Find our file manager. Whoops, we were in our file manager. Go back to home, downloads, copy the Matrix Portal M4 English. Go back to over here, paste it. Copies it in there, activates it, mounts. Okay, so CircuitPy is now there. So it should be empty. Okay, CircuitPy. Okay, we have it. Our backup here. Now I'm wondering if this directory itself is corrupt. So we need our little explorer. Oh, sorry, this guy right here for a sec. So cd circuit Python backup. No, it all looks clean. Okay. So pylint lib and VS Code. We really don't need system volume information or metadata or never index. It's already there. Copy. And then in here, delete. And delete this one. So that leaves all that stuff there. Did we grab the boot out code? We did. So we don't actually want that. Copy again. Paste. 13 items. There, 1046. That's a lot better. Okay. So let's have a look here. Bring console back over. ls minus la media William circuit pi. That's better. No question marky thingies. Bad question marky thingies. Okay, so get rid of this. Move this over here. Bring up. I don't even have it open anymore. Bring up that. Bring up this. Open workspace. In circuit pi. That one. Ah, much nicer. Okay. Okay. Control S. I mapped Control S to save. Okay, so this is the code for this. And as you can see, when I turn off the desktop stuff, it's not quite right. So what we need to do here is, this is a 32. 32. And then downstairs here, line, we'll make this 8. And we'll make this 16. Control S. Well, I really stopped the blinky lights, didn't I? So we are not quite right. Let's try 4 and 12. Oh, it could be our address lines too. This board doesn't use E. So if we want to comment this out, it's a hash here. Home. So we put a hash there, and we take the comma off there, and we go like this. There we go. But it's really fast, so I had a thing in here to help me with speed. So what I did is I actually said up here, import time. And downstairs here, I had a line. It's missing, but I'll put it back in. I think it was something like time. Yeah, sleep. And then I think it was a value, and you say 0.5, for example. There you go. A little on the slow side, so let's say 0.2. There you go. So now you've just seen how you reset one of these things. You don't brick them, actually. Just have to know how to do it. And there you go. 32 panel now instead of the 64 panel, but displaying basically the exact same code. So if I go to the desktop for a sec. So this guy here sleeps it a bit. And this is the init block for the whole matrix right here. This whole thing. So this particular 32 matrix only does address lines A, B, C, and D. It doesn't do E. So what we want to do, we don't want to initialize E on this board. Now, you're kind of wondering maybe the text is a little high on the screen. Well, guess what? We can play with that. So we go down here. Let's move the text around. I'm just going to make this upside down again because it's easier for me to type. We'll change this to 8. And we'll change this to 16. There you go. Now lower down on the panel. See? Let's make this bottom one 24. There you go. And the timing's still a bit on the slow side. So let's make it 0.1 in here. There we go. And that's why you would have a diffuser on the top. I mean, there are other functions that can control brightness and a whole bunch of other stuff with this. So that's how easy CircuitPython is to play with things. And these little on the back here are actually magnetic. So, see? So the idea, I'm thinking of getting from Home Depot some galvanized metal plate. I think the magnets will stick to that. And I was thinking of screwing it on my bookshelf behind me, that narrow piece there. And I could suspend these on there and hook these up. Now, the only thing, of course, I have to do, just get this tangle out, is I probably have to get the long USB cable out when I'm doing this. So, but, ta-da! Now, this is the CircuitPython way. This would be the Arduino method. So there is an Arduino here. We can actually throw code. There actually might be code on here already for this one, right? So, I mean, we can rig it up later. I have to check. More antennas. So, but yeah. Now, these guys here, the Picos, yes, CircuitPython on here, no problem. Right? Same idea as this one. So let's unplug this one. And I'll put it aside for the moment. Whoops. Let's lean it a little better there. So we need of our cables here. Now, I bought 2 different brands of cables here. So this one is Anmil, and this one here is 3BAO. I can tell you this much. The 3BAO cables are nicer. This is stiff, but this is really nice and flexible. So, but it's the same idea. So, this is a fresh one I haven't done yet. So, close workspace. Okay. So first thing we look at in this, we need to find out what's on here. So if we on this one, I think that's the way you do it. Oh, right. I remember now. This one's a little special. You have to hold down the reset like this, then plug it in. There we go. So now when we mount this, we are into the boot and not the CircuitPython directory. So what we want to do, we'll just open up. Whoops, I missed. I must have missed. Or am I on the right side? Oh, I am in the boot one already because it doesn't have a UF2. This is a filler, so to speak. So we go back to our, whoops. Give me the desktop here. So this is what's in the thing at the moment. So we need back again the download directory. And we need this time the Pico CircuitPython. So I'm going to copy that. And I'm going to come back. I don't need this. And we are going to come back to this guy right there. And we'll paste it in here. Copies one file in. And in a moment it'll disappear. Ta-da! Empty. Now we mount again. Now we have a CircuitPy directory. And look at that. Standard stuff. Now we need some code. So we come over here, right? And let's go back to here. And this time we will say adafruit Raspberry Pi Pico Blink. Blinking. So we go like this. There's a bunch of code, so blah, 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 blah. This teaches you some of the basic components of the board. Turns the LED on. What we want is the equivalent of the Arduino Blinky code. This one here. Now, this is a change. Every day I go into this interface, they keep updating it. They've now created Bundlefly. Yes, there is a icon for that. Let me find it for you. It's pretty funny. Adafruit Bundlefly. And there it is. So there she is. And if you want, there's the Bundlefly right there. Bundlefly, wee. Okay, there you go. So what they've done is basically everything you need to run that piece of code right there is in this bundle. If you unpack this bundle onto the CircuitPy directory, you will have a complete running thing. But in our case, we don't need to do that. We'll just copy the code here. And we'll come back to here and we'll say file. I want to open a folder. CircuitPy. I want to open the, okay. I want to open the code file, which is there. And I'll paste in here this. Okay. Okay. Now, one thing we have a problem in here, of course, is since we're in Visual Studio Code, what we really need to borrow from our previous stuff, we'll go back to the Python here into VS Code. It's in here. .vs Code somewhere. Where is it? There it is. We need this JSON's file. Copy. And we will go back into here, into this VS Code, and we'll first of all just get rid of this guy. Delete. Paste. Okay. What we need is this stuff. Okay. Okay. So it's caught up to us, basically. So we want this lines in here and these exceptions for the PyLint. Otherwise, we get annoyed out of the hell. But anyway, here is the code. And if we look, oh, way too bright. Let me just turn the light off over here so you can see. Blink, blink. There you go. Blinky, blinky. Exactly the same code as you would see on Arduino. Just difference in the code upstairs. Here is this section right here, the imports. In Arduino, you would see it as include. So if we go back here and we go back to, let's say, home, we don't need all those directories. And we go back here to work, and we have a look inside the Arduino directory, inside the examples, inside the basic, and inside Mr. Blink, this INO file. And we just open up with the IDE, and we scroll. Basically, this is the same thing. You can see down here. I wonder if you can zoom. Yeah, you can zoom. So you can see here the digital write delay and all that stuff. And I have to go do something about the theme. Same idea here. Sleeps, LED value sleeps. Just a little done differently, but it's the same idea. Now, I believe they stated they don't have a Arduino module for this yet. So this does CircuitPython, and it does the other Python, MicroPython. They do both on this board. So now I believe if we went to Platform IO over here, and we went to boards, and we searched Pico, and we scroll right there. So unit testing, debug external, I'll get it now. So Raspberry Pi RP24, the Raspberry Pi Pico. So they have it already in Platform IO also. Although it's interesting they have it as the Arduino framework, because I don't think Adafruit has this. But I think you can make this work like an Arduino and dump code into it. Notice the ESP32s? Yeah, tons of them. So, but there you go. We have a blinking, prepped Pico. Now, since we were such a naughty people and we kept screwing up the file system, let's close the folder. Like so. And back here, well, we don't need this, and we leave that. So we'll go safely to our USB here and say, safely remove. There we go. Now, I have another one here, of course. This guy over here, I'm showing on the right side, is the little itsy bitsy, and I haven't used it yet. Let's plug it in and find out what goes on with this one. Doink. So, mount and open. So, I see nothing in here at the moment. Although the light is really, really, really blinking. Here, turn the light off again. See? So, let's go find in here itsy bitsy. Teeny weeny little spider. Itsy. And which itsy bitsy do we have here? Oh, I think we have the original itsy bitsy. So which itsy bitsy do we have? We have the square chip. Interesting itsy bitsy M0 Express. Is this what this one is? Itsy. Windows. It doesn't say. It's kind of funny. It's like how to identify your itsy bitsy. And look at this. They even have an itsy bitsy RP2040. Itsy bitsy. No, that we don't have the Wi-Fi. We don't have the triangle chip on it. Now, does that look like ours? Yeah, I think this is the M4 itsy bitsy. So we will click into here. And what we need first to get started is, of course, oh yeah, make code. I haven't played with make code yet. I'm not sure exactly what it is. So, and just to make sure here, yeah, reset button right there. Chips all in the same place. Yep. Green light. Okay, that's definitely it. Okay. The only thing I did on there, see that they put, I don't understand why they give this here. Because if you can't put it on a breadboard if you have this, like this. So what I did on mine is I made, here, let me just get the screen out of the way for a sec. I put this row here, and then this, I used the right angle one to stick out of the side. I think it was stupid to try to put it this way because when you plug it in, it's not going to work properly. Someone wasn't thinking over there. And then to stick it straight up, nah, I don't think so. Comes preloaded with UF2 boot. Looks like a USB storage key. Turn the desktop back on. So we were just looking at it. Ta-da. Okay. So it's ready for a code.py file. But we need one. We need a Blinky program or something like that. Let's scroll down, see what we got. Update UF2 bootloader. Okay, let's do that first. Updating your bootloader. When you see the boot drive, for the click the drive in the file browser and double click. See what's inside. Okay. What is inside? Oh. So we need to double click the reset button first. Let's just close this off. Here we go. Mount and open. And so we have it UFU bootloader version 2.0 model Itsy Bitsy M4 Express. Okay, so we know which one we have. Okay. If they're all in the 390. Okay. So we need the latest board downloads. Whoops. Why did you leave me there? Huh? Open link in another tab, please. Downloads. Okay, I'm just saying. The Bitsy M4 Express. Download UF2 now. Put it in our download directory. So, go back to our file explorer like so. And we're going to take this one out. Like so. And we are going to go back to Control T. I need another tab. And we are going to go back to downloads. Raspberry Pi Matrix Pro Itsy Bitsy. Copy. Go here and paste one file. Okay, so this is done. We don't need it. And we come back here and we mount CircuitPy. Okay. Now we're kind of curious what version we actually got on here. So let's do this again. Info. Oops. Well, that's strange. Itsy Bitsy M4 Express. Is that the right one? Itsy Bitsy M4 Express. UF2 bootloader version 2000 adafruit 0.7. That's strange. Did I not just download the most current one? I got the right one. Okay. So I can hardly read this board. Got the right board. So what the heck? Let's try again. Something didn't go right here. Let's go and delete. Yes, please. Why? Let's do that and plug it back in again. Why do we have a lock on this? Does not exist. Okay. 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 Delete. Now go back to downloads. Copy. Go to here. Paste. One file. Copying the file. The directory disappears. Okay, so let's load the directory again. Current UF2. It doesn't change the info UF2 text file. Okay, that's weird. Okay, we don't need this. Go and safely remove. Quick once. There we go. Okay, so now we need some code for this. We don't need that. Okay. Okay. Logic pins, blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Bash, dot star, other pins. They will have it do an Arduino setup. We don't want to do that. We don't want to use this there. No, not any of that, please. Thank you. Okay, CircuitPython is based on Python. Yeah, I realize that. Blah, blah, blah. CircuitPython on the Itsy Bitsy. Oh, you know what I might have wrong here? I might have the wrong one. Open link in another thing. No, I downloaded this. Or did I? Let's find out. Adafruit, CircuitPython, Itsy Bitsy Import Express, ENGB620. Yes, I already have this. I already put this on there. Okie dokie. We've done the Mu editor. This is like one of their starter boards for people getting started at this. Creating and editing code. Okay. Or there's our blinky thing, copy code. And then we come back to here. And here actually. File, open, folder, CircuitPy. Okay. Okay. New file, code.py, Control V, Control S. What we need is to correct all this, of course. And as I said before, we need this copy. And then here, first of all, just get rid of the old one and paste the new one. Okay. Now in here, okay, so we need VS Code, settings JSON, Control S. Okay, close that off. Enabled, choose a board. Oh, we broke the CircuitPython extension. Just a sec. Out. Reload. Yeah, 13. 13 stubs. I have that. Yeah, that's good. So, what are you complaining about? I should be able to choose a board and I can't, which is a sign that something's wrong in the extensions. I'll close folder. File open folder. CircuitPy. Okay. But we are blinking a blinky light. Well, this is not good. There's a way of troubleshooting that. Run terminal, new terminal. And if you do this and you go down to here, no, not that, debug console, I think it is. Output, yeah, here. If you go down here to log extension host, like so, we can find out what's actually it's bitching about. So what we have here is activating extension Joe, and it's complaining about the path argument must be of type string. Okay, so it's complaining about a path. So which path are we complaining about here? Okay, global storage, Jovian VS Code, CircuitPython bundle, yada yada yada. Did the bundle change? Because if it did, that will be annoying. We want VS Code extensions. Oops. Joe. And we're looking for Go Pythons. No, not quite. We need We need to go to the beginning of that line. Code user global storage. That's right. Okay. So let's see. Something's not right here. Home William. Oh, .config. Oh, duh. Okay. There we go. Code. Global storage. We are missing. Oh, user. Sorry. User. Global storage. Joe. Bundle. 2021-05-19 is in here. We have the right bundle in here. I don't think it's complaining about that. Well, that's strange. We just did this with the Pico and it had no error. So what's this going on? Let us go and can we do this? Okay, so the problem is it's loading the extension just fine. Okay. Clear output and clear U. Choose board. Okay, that causes the thing. Problems, outputs, extension host, code. Here we go. 'This is not good. Circuit Python, choose Python. Okay. It doesn't like anything one bit. Okay, close that, close that. File, close, folder. It's just really confusing. That's just junk for us. We don't need this browser. 113 stubs. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be like that. Okay, so that's all looking good. Okay, let's go back into okay. Install 18, install Docker Vim. No, we don't care about that. Circuit Python. Okay, everything's fine. Okay, open a folder. Open CircuitPy folder. Okay. Bundle already, latest version. This is stupid. Let's put another ticket in. Path argument must be type string. Received a null. Where in the hell did I get a null from? That is utterly weird. Control S. Let's see. File close. Folder and open it up again. CircuitPy. Okay. Oh, this is stupid. It's broken again, and I don't know why. I'm not a TypeScript or JS expert by far. Well, what we can do in here is close folder again. Go to extensions. I think circuit. Uninstall it. Okay, close this off for a sec. And then come back in and install it again. Maybe that'll kick it in the nuts and make it run. Okay. Installed. Now let's just restart again. It's nice this thing restarts quickly. Okay, so open a folder. Open CircuitPy. Say okay. Nope, still broken. I have connection to the internet because obviously I'm getting. I know that the choose board requires that you have internet connection. What are you complaining about? Yeah, this whole thing is broken again, and I don't know why. It was working for three other things, and it just went and kaputted itself. And I bet if we go into Mu, where's Mu? Mu, you're around here somewhere. And grab this from here. And load code. Yep, see? Works fine in here. Not a hiccup. But this doesn't have code completion and stuff like this in it. It's not as nice. I was playing with Atom too, which is another editor that can be used with CircuitPython, but it's after CircuitPython's Electron updated between version 1.5.5 and 1.5.6, it broke also, just like Joe's version. I'll have to test this out on the VM and find out if the VM breaks too after a while. But CircuitPy. Safely remove. I'll have to play with my itsy bitsy some more. But I think it's time. Yeah. Oh wow. I have to get up tomorrow. This will be it. I'll push this up in a bit. 90-90.